A Tale of Two Kingdoms. Once upon a time, there were two great kingdoms, one ruled by dogs and one ruled by foxes. The kingdom called Dogland believed that everyone should make and spend lots of money and not worry about tomorrow. And the kingdom called Foxland believed that the government needed to protect its citizens by controlling everything they did. Each kingdom thought that it was the best kingdom. One day, after years of competition, Foxland realized that something was very wrong. The kingdom was collapsing because many foxes hadn't been doing what they were supposed to, and they had lied about it because they were afraid.
Oh no!
Foxland saw many of its subjects run off and form their own kingdoms. Foxland lost much of its power and was embarrassed and sad. When the citizens of Dogland saw what was happening, they were very happy and said that this proved that their kingdom was better. But Foxland was really a much older kingdom with a long history and a long memory. Its leaders understood that the world always changed and that Foxland could and would be powerful again. Eventually, Foxland found itself with a king who was very smart and patient and knew how to influence and control other animals and events. He started rebuilding Foxland in order to make his kingdom great again. One day, the Fox King noticed a minor celebrity in Dogland who was obsessed with money and might be controlled by a smart fox like him. This celebrity cared only about himself, and he was running a very unoriginal con. He invented business opportunities to get others to invest their money. Every time a business failed, he would find other investors for even better opportunities, and he would use their money to pay off his earlier investors. So he needed to have money always coming in, so no one would notice that he was not a very good businessman after all. After a while, the investors in Dogland saw what the celebrity was doing and stopped giving him money. The celebrity was very scared and started looking for other sources who could help him. That's where the Fox King stepped in. You see, the Fox King had lots and lots of money, and he had friends with lots and lots of money. He offered to cover the celebrity's losses. After a while, the Fox King even encouraged the celebrity to run for King of Dogland, since kings can do whatever they want and never be punished. The celebrity knew he wouldn't win, but he figured that the publicity would make him rich on his own. Then something very curious happened. When the media in Dogland heard that the celebrity wanted to be king, they decided to expose him. They showed every detail of every speech that he made. What they didn't know is that the Fox King was quietly helping the celebrity. And that instead of convincing people in Dogland that the celebrity was a con, the media made him even more famous than he could have dreamed. So one day, the celebrity became king of Dogland. And the king of Foxland, who had been so ashamed for his kingdom many years before, was now in control of both kingdoms. Because the Fox King could expose the Dog King for being a con, the Dog King needed to follow the Fox King's orders. Now remember that the Fox King didn't want Dogland to have influence over other kingdoms. So he told the Dog King to cancel all important deals with other kingdoms. When a friend of the Fox King wanted to conquer territory protected by Dogland, the Fox King told the Dog King to remove his army. The Dog King had to obey his master. But it wouldn't matter as long as nobody found out. Still, the Dog King was worried. He was terrified that people in Dogland might learn about the mess he was making of their kingdom, and they might get very angry and throw him out. And he knew that once he was no longer king, that people could punish him for the bad things he had done. So, what to do? Well, the Dog King needed to convince his subjects to keep him as their king, maybe even forever. He traveled all over Dogland to scare everyone into thinking that terrible things would happen to Dogland if he weren't king. He also tried to make the smart dogs in Dogland, who knew the truth about him, into evil enemies who didn't love Dogland and needed to be silenced. And when anybody pointed out his very close relationship with the Fox King, he got very, very angry. How does the story end? Well, with the support of his followers and the Fox King, the Dog King continued to rule. And he continued to do as he was told by his owners in Foxland. He sold out his country, once a great power and an example for the rest of the world, and ended the dreams of its citizens. He disappointed people all over the world who had admired Dogland for what it once represented, a place where all animals could be free and able to live well in a kingdom which valued decency, tolerance, and opportunity for all. The end.